Welcome to another episode of the PainTalksPodcast. I'm your host, PainTalks. Of course, we're always trying to bring you the biggest of the guys in the fitness industry, everyone that's really got a story. And of course, we're not going to disappoint because now we have, of course, in my opinion, the biggest guy, the strongest calisthenic athlete in all of UK. Facts. This is like, as far as calisthenics is concerned, the drip doesn't get more than this. Do you know what I mean? And we're really honored for you to like just jump on the pod. So without further ado, obviously, we have the big man himself. Now you have to introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for inviting me, getting me here.
Yeah.
I'm Osvaldo, and today we are here with PainTalks.
Ooh.
So you know how we're doing it, and let's get straight into it, guys. So
Yes, Osvaldo, it's a brother. But I try to give flowers to all our guests because for me, it's always like exciting to sit down with guys that are like making serious waves, serious noise in the fitness industry. But you're just taking it to a whole new level, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Bro, honestly, bro, like this is so new to me because it's like, it's crazy. As I said before, it's like you coming from somewhere else and having people from another country like that kind of fucks with you with what you're doing is like, it can make you appreciate like, bro, it's crazy, bro. Sometimes, bro, I'm like in the street, I'm going to the gym and in Westfield, like kids.
You can't see.
Yeah, bro, like, bro, you inspire me and stuff. And I'm like, I'm just left home right now. It's like, what's going on? You know, I mean, like, bro, it's weird because, bro, I don't know, like, you know, because I just find myself as like a normal person as everyone else. You know, I just try to really be humble and trying to just do my own thing, you know what I'm trying to say. So you having me here, bro, bless, bro.
Oh, no, man. No, I appreciate it, man. The way we like to start off our episodes anyways, we always like to ask our guests what was their introduction into fitness. Obviously, you're more calisthenics, but really and truly, you do it all. So, like, what was your introduction to fitness? Like, what made you get into it from early?
So that's a very good question because since when I was young, I was kind of like, this might sound maybe like, I don't know, maybe someone can relate or someone can be like, you know, whatever. But for me, always been like, as a kid, bro, I always liked animes, bro. I'm that kind of person, you know, bro, like animes and stuff like that. But in a good way where I always kind of like, I'm the type of person that I don't literally look something to watch it. Yeah. You know, like there's a message, a meaning behind everything you watch or you look, right? Yeah. So it was like, as a kid, I always get inspired of the fact of like how the heroes always kind of like never lose. Yeah, you know, regardless, you know, whatever happens, they always win. They always, you know, keep going. And I was like, bro, started doing my push-ups and whatever, you know, with friends, pushing each other's, and then started to get introduced. And I just like found calisthenics at 11, 12. Then
that's early.
Yeah, I was, but I didn't had like this mindset. I didn't have this kind of like motivation or let's say approach to the sport. You know, I was always good at sport because as a kid, I was kind of fast. Right. So we always used to play these games when you do at school. Yeah. And everyone like, you know, joined and had, you know, do competition and stuff like that. So I was pretty much fast and I was like, not the best at, like, how do you say it? Like, I wasn't the best at one thing, but was good at everything. Everything, yeah. So maybe I wouldn't be first at running. I would be second, for example. You know? I wouldn't be first at doing like marathons, but third, like fourth, whatever, you know. So I was always there, right? Yeah. And then I never like locked in one sport until calisthenics, and it's been like on and off until during COVID. You know, it's been like a lot of back and forth all over these years because as well, like one thing that really pushed me to get into fitness was I had like a image as a kid. For example, like my dad, you know, it wasn't like, I wouldn't say like was the best or bad dad, you know, in trying to say, but it's like I really take deep behaviors. So, you know, I'm trying to say, so due to my mom anyway, you know, my mom, she's Nigerian, so she's very...
You're Nigerian?
Yeah.
What part?
My mom, she's from Benin. What's going on?
What Benin? What all Benin? He's half Benin. She's been. That's my sister, obviously.
Really?
Yo! Oh! Wait. Hold on. This one. What year?
What you say?
Oh! Hey, this is
mad. This is mad.
Oh, mad.
Crazy. Okay. I didn't.
Yo!
Bro, I don't know why. I thought, bro, I'm not like you were like Jamaican or Trinidad. Bro, you're Nigerian. Come on. Mom, she's from Edo State.
Wow. Hey, there's big drip here, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Come on.
This takes it to a whole new level.
Bro,
Oh
things,
my God.
Things make sense.
Hey, no, bro. Bro, I thought I just cut you off. The way you said you were Nigerian, it was like,
Yeah,
that was a good
like,
moment. But yeah, sorry, you were talking about obviously Mumsy.
Yeah, as I said, mom being Nigerian and all of that, she was like onto my dad in terms of certain behavior. I could relate, right? Because I never liked certain things, of course. And one thing, bro, that was like, as a kid, right, which is why now I try to be the best version of myself is like, let's say, for example, right, if let's say in the future I'm going to pick my kids at school, right?
Yeah.
I want to be like, yo, who's that guy? Like, who's that?
Is that?
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So, and that is why I try to be like the best version of myself, not even just for me, but for my next.
Your next son.
So it's a really different, like, it's not about fitness. It's just like really, as I said, I think very differently compared to most of the people or masses, because as I said, I really have some teachings, from my mom, and mom, she's been very wise, church and all of that. Always like the one thing I loved of my mom, she was like, every time I had a question to her, she would make like a mix of whatever and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, everything has to make sense.
Oh, it does?
In whatever you wanna like make it make sense, as far it clocks in your brain, that's all it matters.
Especially from young as well.
Yeah. So that is when I started training seriously, I was like, bro, like I don't want to be that kind of person. And then, again, during COVID, I was like, it was a hard time, So I've met one of my friend.
Yeah.
That's into calisthenics as well. Solid guy. He's Nigerian as well.
Is he?
Yeah, half Italian, half Nigerian. Very, very solid guy.
Wow. Meeting that must have been nice, meeting someone from like basically the same side.
And honestly, when I was doing my thing in the gym, there was this guy comes to the gym and bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, solid guy. You could feel like, bro, this guy's solid. And he approached me and it was like, bro, try to do this in this way. It was like kind of like give me some tips, right?
Yeah.
And then we got into a conversation and like, bro, where you from? I'm from Italy, blah, blah, blah. I'm half Nigerian. Oh, you're half Nigerian. And, we started the convo that way.
There,
And I was like, what you do, Cali? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, bro, I do Cali as well, but being like on and off, And having this, my friend, it really helped me because I kind of like, bro, if I never stopped.
Yeah.
So I kind of had those kind of like image and no regrets, but I was pissed at myself.
You was pissed off at yourself because of someone else?
Not for someone else, but just to the lack of my not understanding, my not being committed and what consistency can take you.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, like I just been doing this for so long, but just been on and off, and then, you have someone that's is like a solid guy, like bro, you be like this guy's strong, I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
and of course, as a man, bro, main thing for me is just not become strong in terms of like physically, but just in terms of like overall. Like it's not about the physique strength. No. It's just the fact of like, bro, you having a strong image, a strong character, So someone comes to you and you be like, bro, this guy, I don't know what the fuck he does, but locked in.
Respect him, yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
You can see it, yeah.
So it's not like you can just say, but this guy is solid. That's it's locked in.
What I was gonna say, obviously, you mentioned COVID being that period where when that hit, you really took off from there, right?
Yeah.
Where were you work? Obviously, gyms are closed. So you're going to the fields,
yeah.
or you're going to the parks. That's where really calisthenics is now beginning to come out.
Yes.
But like, when you first done that pull up, when you first done the muscle up, was it something that came easy to you? Like, was it just naturally like the strength was always there?
So as I started back home, I just was doing like chicken wings muscle ups.
Yeah,
the really bad ones.
When you call it chicken wings, it's like, mate, bro, I know because but it's still a muscle up. Everyone struggles. You have to start somewhere, It's like one.
Yeah, but what is the thing? It's just because when we start, most of the people, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of ego, bro. That is the thing, So when I was there, bro, I didn't even know about calisthenics that much, bro. I didn't even know there were resistant bands.
No. So you won't even use the resistant bands?
No, bro.
You just go straight
progressions, know what I could do, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even know the existence of resistant bands. I was like, yeah, bro. But you wanna, of course, bro, like try to take it as as a step by step.
Yeah.
You don't want to jump steps or like rush it. Just like enjoy the process. You know,
Yeah,
at the end of the day, it takes time. And
always takes time.
as I said, I didn't have this knowledge of now, so I was just like opening on the bar and trying to do, you know. And as I said, once I was going above the bar, in my mind was like a muscle up, you know.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really the best at the time. But again, as I said, you know, it's just like practice, you know, and. I was not even able to do pull-ups at the beginning. You know, it was like half, just half. Maybe I wouldn't extend all my arms. Just like this level, and then you know, just trying to stretch your neck. And bro.
But how old were you when this was happening?
Between 13,
brother,
12, 13 years
30.
old. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean that's a good time to start struggling.
Yeah. But as I said, like fitness always been like something that I like always, bro. Like, and one thing. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like I don't want to say I don't like competition. Like in at school, there's always been like competition, but I never put my mind in that thing because there's people. As I said, bro, I can compete, right? But there is people that they cannot like. They think they can compete, but they're not competing, bro.
What are they doing?
Again, bro, they just like they take things personal. You know, I understand, bro. Like. Someone's, you know, okay, maybe I can understand someone's life depend on some sports.
Yeah.
So it's different. That's fair, you know. But again, bro, like I always think about how you can genuinely be like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day, like, you know, it's just like it's sportsmanship.
Yeah, no,
you know, bro, I don't like if I'm doing a competition, bro. For example, there was a time, again, bro, they called me for a competition that was in Birmingham.
Wow.
And
Birmingham.
Yeah, and bro, 1 week notice.
1 week.
I didn't know anything, bro. I wouldn't even consider myself like a strong athlete, you know. And people were like, bro, like they thought like I could fit for the competition, and it was not even what I was doing because it was reps and set.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? If it was someone else,
what are you when it comes to calisthenics? Are you more of like a freestyle?
I'm more like on a strength.
Yeah.
So I do like specific exercise that I like, and I know that they can give me some result in terms of what I'm good at, right?
Yeah.
And I would say like if you're good in squat, and I don't say like if you're good in squat and you're bad in deadlift, I don't say like don't do deadlift, but just focus on what you're good at.
That's what you're good at. It's true because some people always try to do all three. They want to do reps. They want to do reps and they want to do strength and then
they want to do statics and they want to street lifting and
like, mate, you're only one person.
Yeah.
Pick your strength and jamming.
That's it.
Sorry, go back to the competition environment.
No, it's okay. So was this competition, and for example, if anyone else, the other people have been called, everyone. They literally, bro, like, no, 1 week time, whatever. And because people think about the result.
Yeah.
I'm going there, I'm not prepared. Bro, I don't care. I'm just going there, have good time, meet people, live athletes. At the end of the day, like, I had this mindset of like, yeah, it's cool if I'm not gonna win because I haven't trained for the competition.
Just an experience, isn't it?
Experience, basically, yeah. And was good. There was like calisthenics. It was kind of as well like a big competition. So I was like, why not be around like elite people, you know, that actually I look up to them and they look up to me. So I was like, I made some connection, met some nice people that actually now my friends.
Good.
So yeah. Bro.
And how was the competition? Did you
I placed fourth.
Wow, 1 week notice and you came fourth.
But just because, bro, at the time my squat was bad.
Really?
And I love calisthenics athlete at heavyweight. They had strong squat. But I was like better in the muscle ups, in weighted muscle up and dips. You know, the only thing was my squat.
The squat. What was the max that the winner went up to? What was the highest that?
It was like 100 kilos for max rep. They go like some of them they go above 30.
Squat?
Yeah.
As in 100 kg, but 30 reps?
Yeah, like in 1 minute and 30.
Oh yeah, so you give your time and then you squat that time.
Yeah. So...
See the Cali man though, like see the leg day.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm onto them, bro. Yeah, I say, bro, if you don't train legs, bro,
you're finished. You're finished.
It's just like honestly, like it doesn't. I don't know. It just like it doesn't look right, bro.
Nah.
It doesn't look right. I'll be honest, bro. Like there's a lot of like when it comes to heavyweight, like for me, like I don't say I have like big legs because anyway I don't really need to have big legs. Proportion to my body, you know. So I do train. I like to go through that because at the end of the day, bro, legs is harder than upper body. Yeah, bro. We find upper body like easy. Like we like to train upper body. We like to train the arms, the bicep, the chest, you know. But when it comes to legs, bro,
ignored.
it's like it's mental, bro. Like you don't wanna, like you think like, bro, why I need to do squat? Like why I need, like, you know, you have to, bro. Like it's important, bro. Like, and there was a period like 2000, end of like 2 years ago was 2023, and 2023. There was a guy that was just doing some bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, and introduced me in this set of templates.
Okay.
So it was high, how do you say it? Hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy,
Yeah, so it was like 100 kilos, 4 set of 25 reps.
Oh, wait, was that one time? What did he tell you to do?
4 set of 100 kilos, 25 reps.
Damn. Oh,
nasty, bro.
See that when you get to the third set, no, the second
it's
set.
It's calm. No, second, but my really first time, bro, was shit, bro.
But that's 100 squats.
Basically, yeah, with 100 kilos.
Fuck.
They only train twice a month.
Okay. I mean, so it's a lot. Did you do it? Did you manage to do all 4?
Yeah, we done that for 2-3 months, and I was like, bro, like, what's good? Like, it's just like, this is the thing, like, I can train what other people do, but not other people can do what I do. It's kind of like, bro, after a while, it just like get too much messy for my progress.
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, like, it's nice. Like, I went like, it's nice to switch and try something new.
Yeah.
Because I as I said, like, I like to challenge myself, you know.
Yeah.
It was something new, and I was like, 25 reps.
That's
nasty,
mad,
bro.
100 reps is peak.
Yeah, you get to about around, when it gets to 15, it gets dark, bro.
You know, I can imagine. You're just like, I mean, and I know that the guy that's giving you this workout, he's not letting you off easy. He's saying, mate, you better do this. Where do you think there's more ego? In the park or in the gym?
I think maybe in the gym.
Okay.
But again, I really think egos is not something that is just personal, bro. It's just like there's certain individual that they just like to how can I put it in a nice way? Like,
no, don't put it in a nice way. Don't put it in a nice way. Brutally say it.
I don't want to say like they want to be better than other people.
But they do.
Hard to explain, because as I said, like, there's healthy competition and then there's ego, which is different. Like, for example, like, if I'm benching with you, bro, and you bench more than me, bro, I'm like, bro, this guy's strong first.
Yeah,
I cannot be the best at everything. That's it. It's just like I accept the fact of how the universe works. You know? Certain people, as I said, they cannot get to that principles of like understanding.
Yeah.
So they just like take everything so much like, you know, they have something like, bro, let's say calisthenics, right? We have showcase. Someone does his thing, nice, everyone clapping and whatever, right? It's mad. And then even someone else that is not as strong as you, but people cherish you, then bro, the ego clash.
Yeah, people like, because basically they just want to be like the biggest man in the room. They want to be the center of the attention.
So by the end of the day, like, as I said, bro, this is about like, it's just like everyone in his own personality gives a different vibration. You know? So it's like, you cannot judge that.
No.
So when it comes to certain things, you know, as I said, it's just like you being mature and understanding a certain degree of life, you know? So if you understand a certain degree of life, bro, it's like, you wouldn't be anymore into this kind of mindset, because again, bro, like, everyone is good in a different way.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so, for example, like even like in the bodybuilding, right? That is very like, who is the biggest? Who is the most shred?
Yeah.
Who is the most, well, like, bro, even when it comes to is the heaviest in weights and stuff like that, bro, like, okay, there's going the principles of like, there's different factors.
Yeah.
You know, there's different factors, there's different approach, there's different body, different genetics. There's so much, you know. At the end of the day, all you can think, bro, is the work that you put in.
Yeah.
And be proud of the work that you put in and the result. Whatever is outside, let the people do whatever. But don't let that talk get in. Yeah.
But everyone does though, doesn't it? Everyone lets it get to them, you know.
Yeah, I know. You know,
I'm sure even in calisthenics, you see it all the time. Like maybe someone's watching you. You're doing the iron cross. You're looking crazy up there. They're just thinking, oh yeah, he probably thinks he's the shit. He thinks he's the big man.
Bro, like, you see, this is something that, like, now that I'm on here, bro, like, I'm not that kind of person, bro.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
I'll be real though, bro. Like when you're doing the iron cross here, you got this kind of like, bro, you look like that guy for real.
Bro, like
I want to say, I can't say it because that's blasphemy, bro. Yeah, I mean, but bro, you look insane up there. Like,
cheers for that, bro.
and I'll be real. Like, there's a way you look down, man.
Yeah,
Like, bro, I actually wish you'd actually, say to the people down there, like, look at these peasants. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to come out with that arrogance because, bro, like, do you know what I mean, bro? For the level you're at, yeah, it's crazy because a lot of people, yeah, I don't even scrap other people. For me, if I could ever attain a level of calisthenics like yourself, bro, I would be so annoying. I'd be arrogant. I'd be like, bro, you don't even want to listen to me talk because, bro, I mean, you're doing Hephaestus at 90 kg, you're doing iron crosses, you're doing things that people will never attempt. They won't even look at it. They won't even cross their mind.
There's a lot of heavyweight people strong in the UK.
Really? Like like in your level, like at your level?
Strong. Again, strength is considered in what you're good at.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So that is the thing. Like you see,
but compared to them, though. Like,
no, but that is the thing. Like, we're
not being arrogant. We're just
we're gonna leave this one very nice here for the calisthenics, all calisthenics, right? This is for the all calisthenics, and this is the way I'm gonna be really honest here.
Yeah.
When a calisthenics athlete can do what someone else can do.
Yeah.
For example, I'm not someone that dip heavy or pull heavy, but bro, I can pull 70 kilos for 7 reps. I don't even try. And there's people that train their whole life.
And they will never do that.
Bro, 10 years to basically get to this level.
They'll never do it.
Okay, fair. And
what about the weighted muscle ups as well? Because I've seen you do a few of those.
So far, on a testing day, but not training for actually muscle up, I've done 25 kilos.
That's fucked.
Pretty comfortable, not too bad.
But on top of your 94
94, 95,
so
yeah.
We're going into like...
plus 100 kilos. Plus 100 kilos for sure.
And that's like flying over the bar.
Yeah, no, not just proper transition above the bar. So it's like, you see, there's people that, this is like...
That's fucked.
I wouldn't say it's good level, but there is really some high degrees of level of competition where people do 45 kilos mass. But again, they train for that and they only train
for that only. Yeah.
That's it.
But they've spent years honing that one skill.
But again, what else can you do?
Ooh.
What? Tell me, beside the muscle up, the heavy dips and the heavy pull. Well, bro, those people, they literally struggle in everything else. Some people, they might be a bit like, as I said, this is body. So everybody composition, everybody, like the body is very different. Some people, they do body weight and the body weight transfers to the weighted dip. Some people do the weighted dip and it transfers to body weight. And certain people, they're just good at what they do. Yeah. Okay. So now in calisthenics, like let's talk about the heavyweight, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to if you're a calisthenics athlete, I'll give you a pass if you're 75 plus.
Fuck it, I'll pass.
I just said, bro, because 80 above, I'll be like, okay, we're talking.
Now we're having a conversation.
Yeah, like we talk 80 above.
Yeah.
And you do Martin.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's where you get the approval.
Yeah. I'll be like, for myself, but for me, I'll be like, this guy's fair.
So all the guys are like 75 kg below that. It's like, look, you should be able to do that. That's how you feel, right?
Beside that, no legs.
No, yeah.
Bro, it's just upper body.
It's just upper body.
So it's like, you're cheating, bro.
It's easy, isn't it? It's easy, sorry. It should be like, bro, I don't disagree.
No, okay. It's not easy because, again, body works in a different way. So let's say like, the effort I need to put at 95 is not the same effort as someone that has to put at 60 or 70, but...
It's more though, it is. It is more. It's not the same.
But again, let's leave the weight, there's even leverage.
Okay, it's true.
So if you're 90 kilos but you're 175, bro, you're just big and short and...
Yeah, just stocky, just a stocky short man.
Yeah, strong, of course.
You're 6'2".
6'2", around 6'1", 6'2". So,
no, bro.
But it's not even about I'm 6'2", but I have long limbs and long legs.
Very long limbs, bro. Like to even get the full pull
is long for me. So
you're talking about someone that the form is like water. Like your form is amazing. Pause. But like as in like
working out.
Chill, guys. Yeah. No, but I'm talking about like the form on your muscle up. Every time I've seen it on screen, I'm like, bro, this guy is the transitions. It's so seamless. And whereas like most, I mean, I'll even speak for myself. But I'm rough. I can't. Like when I do mine, it looks like a power lifter. This looks so aggressive. There's no.
But again.
But
It's practice.
I'm 90 kg
It's
plus.
heavy.
Like,
It's practice. It's thin. And again, like it's not something that I used to do it in a shit way, bro. Like I'll be honest. I've been training 5 years. I would say I only really start to see nice progress maybe last 2 years.
Wow.
From the first 1 to 3 years, it's been a lot of like battles.
What kept you going then?
It's just like I refuse
to give up.
Yeah, I just refuse, bro. And again, coming from I'm not like being as well like Nigerians, bro. Like
great man.
It's just like even for it's just the mindset, you know. And even from my family side, you know, like my uncles, bro. Like they are like I don't know how much is in feet or whatever, but they're like 2.6 meters. So it's like above 6'8", 6'9".
Those are very tall guys.
Yeah, tall and but big as well. So kind of like giants, you know. My mom's side, they're very big. My mom, for being a female, like woman, she's like 175.
Wow.
And she's like big in stature.
Yeah.
So she's, you know, my dad was 167.
Oh my God, your mom's taller than your dad. You don't hear that every day. Oh, wait, bro. What did you go with that? What did you go with that? Oh shit. Hey, yeah. No, but so obviously now I'm even glad you touched up on that. Do you feel like genetics definitely plays a big role in calisthenics? Because do you feel like genetics plays a big role in calisthenics?
No, it doesn't. No, genetics is only when it comes to body composition, how muscles are connected to each other's. So it kind of gives that exposure.
Yeah.
That's it. But when it comes to whatever is fitness, calisthenics, effort, always beat talents or whatever. If you grind and you put the work, bro, I've seen so many calisthenics athletes, and especially from Italy, bro, that no physique, bro.
No physique.
No physique. No abs. No, like definement.
No definition.
No definition, bro.
Yeah.
Strong.
No way. I wasn't expecting that last one. We're going to just rubbish them.
Bro, strong. Like really? Fucking strong. And you would probably see these people like in the t-shirt and you'd be like, who's this guy, bro? But
that's mad.
Strong. So I would say genetics is just play the part of like the aesthetic side.
Okay.
So
in terms of actual raw strength, you have to build that yourself.
Yeah. Strength is different from genetics. You know? So you might have like, for example, I would say like when it comes to you can maybe have some advantage, but until was degree, you know what I'm trying to say. You can, genetics can play a little bit of a part in whatever you're doing, but then it's always like the work. So I would say it can help, but it's not necessarily something that can make the difference. What makes the difference is literally the work, the consistency, the training, and besides, you know, you can probably be like, I'm skinny, I'm training. Genetics means like in 3 months I get a nice body, nice shape. Really, bro, the muscles, everything starts to
come back.
Quick, you know. But then there's certain people, bro, 3 months, they don't look like nothing and they're just super strong.
Super strong. But that's because they're trained, isn't it?
Yeah. So
you mentioned calisthenics in Italy. Now we had our last guest, 2 guests actually, they completely said that the UK scene is shit for calisthenics. So now I just want to ask you, UK versus Italy, calisthenics competition, who wins that?
Bro, Italy.
Oh God.
Smoke. They're not ready.
Them. As in like UK's not ready. Not even a chance in hell.
Nothing, bro. Statics, reps and set.
Nothing
Maybe the only thing calisthenics is good at is weighted.
What, in the UK?
Yeah. All they do is weighted, bro. Weighted deep, weighted pull, weighted muscle. There's no calisthenics just for this.
Nah.
And there's a bit of statics, but again, there's nowadays the new ones that are put in statics, in calisthenics. Like, because I don't really follow a lot of people because everyone does what everyone else do.
Yeah.
So everyone is the same thing, you know. Like, for example, I wanted to do the rings because no one used the rings.
Crazy, by the way. We're getting touch into that because I got so many questions to ask.
So it's like, and again, like, is statics. I don't really know about too much the calisthenics competition.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say things that I don't know. But for the little experience that I have on the weighted, a lot of people on the UK, for my experience since I've been here, I've always seen like UK is mostly like weighted.
Just weighted.
Yeah,
calisthenics.
mostly like weighted, you know.
But in terms of everything else, not
Everybody
even-
does weight, bro.
But,
Like,
but like, let's say if we go to statics, we go to freestyle.
it's new.
Even it's new. Well, it's new in the UK.
Yeah.
Is it?
Bro, like, tell me someone that does statics and on a really like everybody beside like 2 people, or you can count them in UK, but who is really, you go in Italy, all of them. There's so many people on static, bro, like too many.
That's crazy.
Yeah, too many, bro. Like, I think the best in Europe, bro, Italy, French, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, Italy, French. Then you see there's like the Eastern.
The Serbians and
The
those
Serb-
guys. And the Balkans. There you
Yeah,
go.
they strong. They kind of like,
They're scary, actually. Not strong. They're scary strong.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They look like there's something
Yeah,
missing there.
but again, there's certain people. Again, Eastern is a lot of. It's a mix, you know. There's people that do weighted, people that do statics, and freestyle as well is a thing in Eastern. There's a lot of people of Eastern they like to do freestyling mixed with statics.
Okay.
So over there,
Yeah.
there's a big going with statics and freestyling. Maybe weight, I wouldn't say as much as static and freestyle. It's still big, it's still something going, but it's just like, again, most of the people that do that is like really the egotistic people.
Yeah, just the guys just want to
they just want to lift heavy, push heavy. They're on
it.
this like, you know, the mindset of whatever, bro. Like,
I just want to show I'm the biggest guy and I can lift all the weights.
like the
Okay, you see, I like this because you're talking about, obviously, let's call it strength side. People just, they care about power and strength, all that kind of stuff. What do you think is more important in calisthenics, having strength or actual technique?
Okay, this is a good question, and this is something that I take it from. It makes sense, bro. It's so funny and stupid, bro. But when I watch things, I only if it makes sense. So, strength in itself is technique,
Okay, I can live with that.
and technique in itself is strength.
It's fine.
Yes. So, for example, if I never done any, I don't know, any handstand, yeah, but I'm very strong in overpress, shoulder overpress, right? Military shoulder press, and actually in a good form, in a good, in a way that can translate into the skills. Then I wouldn't say maybe exceptional. Maybe if you locked in like a day, you definitely maybe can squeeze out an handstand push-up out of strength.
You think so?
You could. Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
But again, we are talking about mimic the same movement. Most of the people that do shoulder press in the gym, they are like this. In this way, bro, I'm not gonna you're doing nothing.
Yeah, by the way, I see how you do your grades. Yours is more like this, isn't it? When you're doing a muscle.
No, but I'm talking let's say for the
just the overhead
shoulder,
press.
yeah. So
Yeah,
if you're doing this wide overpress, it's like it gets you strong, but it's not really it's not really transferable in the skills that you're trying to do.
Okay,
so you should be like
transferable,
mimic
yeah.
the handstand. So you should close your elbow and push frontward, not sideways.
Okay.
So most of the people they push sideways, you have to put forward.
I'm one of those people. I literally did it today when I went to gym. I was like this. I was just,
So if you try to get,
like,
if you get the same weight, and instead of like being this way and lock from sideways, just close your elbow and push off. Bro, the same weight literally feels 10 times harder.
harder.
Yes.
And that's where you learn. That's real technique and
Yes.
strength being
So
built.
yeah, for this depends, you know. But as I said, strength in itself is technique. So
But technique
I'd
is also
rather be
strength.
stronger.
Yeah.
This is what I literally did. And I'd rather be stronger, bro, and come back on something because it wouldn't take me that much. But there's people, for example, like yoga or people that are very good with mobility. They have this super clean handstand. But again, it's all about engagement. They know how to use the mobility, the shoulder, the scapula. They can push, elevate, and retraction, protraction. So they know all of these little things, which is more on the longevity side.
Yeah.
So it's like they really know how to shift the weight of the body, but not really specific strength.
So obviously, okay, so you're saying technique is strength, strength is technique.
Yeah.
Now we go back into bodybuilders now. Or let's not go to body, let's just say powerlifters, bodybuilders, and then we're gonna put them up against the calisthenics guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So first things first, would you say, what is harder to do? 10 reps of 100 kg bench press
Okay.
or a muscle up?
Depends.
I know, but let's, what do you think takes more out of you?
The muscle up. Because if you put, what's your weight?
95 kg.
So you can probably do
96, but 95 kg.
95. Let's say you're 95.
Yeah.
You can probably do 100 kilos for 10 reps bench.
Oh, baby
Right.
food. Baby
Okay.
food, yeah.
But you have to think like your weight and the bench is more or less
Similar,
same.
yeah.
So just because of your weight, you're strong.
Yeah, but doing it 10 times though, I remember that 10 reps is...
Yeah, but okay. Imagine you at the same weight and not even getting close to the weight, because let's say 195, there's 5 kilos gap.
Yeah.
So let's say if now you want to do a muscle up, make it equal, you
Yeah.
had 5 kilos.
To myself?
Yeah, and then you do 10 muscle ups.
No, and one muscle up, not 10 muscle ups, just
No,
one.
it has to be same equal.
No, but like...
No, if you put it in that way, then one muscle up is easier than 10 bench.
The reason why I said that, yeah, is okay, so maybe you can help me out. Am I crazy for saying, yeah, that if you can do 10 pull-ups, then you could learn how to do a muscle up within an hour? Am I crazy for that?
Depends. You can learn a muscle up if you have good technique in the pull-ups, of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
right, cool. So what I was trying to say, but then I also now said it in the same breath that like if you can do 10 reps of 100 kg bench press, you can most certainly do a muscle up. There's just no, the strength is there. You have it. It's transferable because 100 kg for 10 reps.
Yeah, but
It's on your chest. You know what I mean? It's literally, we're talking about across your just one muscle.
yeah,
there.
but
You know, whereas the 100 kg, when let's say I'm 95 kg doing a muscle up, it really is just taking 95 kg above the bar.
yes.
How is that harder than putting 100 kg on your chest?
Yeah, there is no. Okay, it's no question about being hard, because let's say if you never let's put two people. Someone has never touched weight.
Yeah.
Someone has never done muscle up or calisthenics.
Let's even take it a step further. Let's take someone that's done calisthenics and someone that does weight training.
Okay.
But we swap them.
Okay.
So now the weight trainer is now going to be doing calisthenics, and the calisthenics person is going to be doing weight training.
Okay. There's many different cases, because I wouldn't say like bench is easy, bro. Like bench is one of the hardest compound exercise, you know.
Easily.
So it's definitely hard, but if you can do 10 press with 100 kilos in bench, it's not guaranteed you can make a muscle up. You are strong, but
What about the other way around? If I could do one muscle up, do you think I can do 100 kg?
if you can only do one muscle up,
Yeah.
I don't think you can do 10 reps with.
No?
No, because if you can do only one muscle up, that means you're not even that strong.
Okay, what's fair enough.
If
Okay,
you can
cool.
do 10 reps with bench, bro, 100 kilos, you're strong.
But if you can only do one muscle up, it doesn't mean you're strong, does it?
No, bro.
No. Okay, cool. So then I'll take just a step further now.
But in the calisthenics game,
Yeah, you
as
are.
I said, because as I said, if you can do weight and you're strong in weight,
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with there are two different words and two different type of strength.
And absolutely, I agree. But I just like the comparison sometimes because
so
like,
you could probably say like 100 kilos lat pull down.
fuck, as in like with the but that's cables though now.
Cables, yeah.
It's much more supported.
Yeah, but still it's hard.
Very 100 kg is insane.
It's hard.
That's like the bottom of the,
So
that's like you have to even add extra weights.
Imagine
as well.
100 kilos and you're trying to do a pull. Now it's comparable to one muscle up because you struggle the same.
Yeah. All right, okay, cool. So then, how about this? So am I crazy for saying that one rep of 140 kg bench press, just one rep,
Yeah.
is harder than 10 muscle ups?
Possibly, yes.
Possibly.
Yeah, because 100 kilos bench, first of all, is not easy. And if you can do
140 kg is crazy. It's not like that's 3 plates on each side.
Yeah, it's decent. It's decent weight, very, very good. And it's hard. It's decent weight. It's decent weight. It's hard. So, but again, because if you say 10 muscle up and then you put someone that's 60 kilos.
Yeah, it's
You
always,
know,
it's
but
always relative to the
To
person.
the
though.
weight. And so, but again, if you're trying to keep it in the same categories,
Yeah.
so like if you can do 10 muscle up, strict form, clean, you know, whatever, like no struggle, then maybe 120 easy.
120.
Easy.
That's equivalent to it.
Yeah.
What's your personal best bench press?
That's the thing, you know, like I never try personal best when it comes to this. My best that I ever done was 13.
13.
Yeah, but on it, like for example, this is the thing. There's people that
Wait, 13 as in 130 kg or just?
no 13 muscle ups in a row.
Oh no, we're talking about your bench press. What's your?
Oh,
what's,
don't
yeah.
know. Oh, bro, this was last year.
Yeah.
My max was 143 reps.
Oh, 3 reps.
Yeah. 143 reps.
Yeah, so small fish. Hey, you're strong. You're strong. You're strong.
Yeah, but that was a lot. I was benching. I've implemented I was doing like my weighted deep bench once in a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like training like more the weight and stuff. You know? Not like weight in terms of, but I was combining, for example, my weighted with dip with a bench. So I would do like 3 sets of weighted dip and ending with 2 sets of bench.
Okay.
So I always used to do 110. But my best was getting under 10 and then 110 for 10.
Yeah.
Go 120 to 9.
Damn.
And I kind of stopped because I just get tired.
Yeah, but come on, man. Can't just stop there, bro. Like
I know, you see this? Because it's just like, I don't know, I find easy.
Yeah.
I mean,
you find
like,
it easy.
Yes.
Bench press.
Yes.
What's easier, bench pressing or muscle ups? Like, forget all these weights now. What's easier?
Muscle ups. For me, it's easier.
Muscle up is easier. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. I'm with that. Yeah, so I like that. I prefer that.
I mean, like for me, if you say for me, muscle up is easier, but because it's just like it comes more natural.
Of course.
Yeah.
You were talking about 13 muscle ups being your max, yeah?
Yeah.
Now there was a video when you did a muscle up on one ring. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Bro, can you when you're doing these things, what's going through your mind? What makes you think, okay, I'm gonna look at this one little ring, which is probably this, I can't even explain it, the size of nothing. It's just, yeah. And you're gonna do a muscle up on that with your 95 kg form. You're going to literally put your body above the ring. What makes you think you can do that and actually do it as well?
Oh, I wouldn't say like it was 90%. I could get better still.
Man, you want
Lock out at the top. Like you see when you get really like, I get above, but there was like really locking out. It was, bro, that is maybe the hardest muscle up you can do.
That's the hardest muscle up. You don't think, I think obviously I know a Hefesto isn't a muscle up, but it might as well be.
No, yeah, but in terms of muscle up.
Okay, just actual muscle up.
In terms of like muscle up categories in the muscle up world, between all the muscle up exercises.
So do you think using a one ring is harder than using 2 fingers as a muscle up?
Yes.
What?
Okay, bro, tell me if there's any heavyweight has ever done a muscle up on the rings and after I did it, why no one has ever tried
Talk
it.
your shit, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro, yeah. Why no one has ever tried it, bro? I'm still waiting, bro.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the video. I saw the little caption saying, I'm waiting for someone to show me they can do this.
So
and no one's come forward yet. They don't want to smoke.
Not at all, bro.
Disappointed, man. Disappointed.
So it's just like I was like trying to see like what is really hard, you know, and I was like going through some research and bro, like one ring muscle up. And in my mind I was like, wow.
Damn.
That's hard.
Bro, it looks
no, but in my mind I was like, I got this.
Bro.
I went there, bro. I tried with normal, like without that kind of like, I'm going like, I was calm though, like one ring muscle up. I'm like, I'm feeling good. Yo, try it, bro. I feel like I don't even get to that point. I'm like, yo, this is actually hard. I try again.
Crazy. Bro, the way I won't lie to you, when you were in the video, it looked like your vein was about to pop out your head, bro. Like, I saw every vein in this man's body just.
And I try again. Bro, I was struggling for my life, bro.
Honestly. Peak. It was, bro. I looked at that. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. It looks like one of those like you're not doing it. And you actually, I mean,
I
like
tried a couple of times, to be honest. Didn't once, I was there, as I said, once. I was like, I thought like, I got this,
yeah, and you,
And bro, I was like, get to here, and I'm like trying to, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to put more effort.
yeah.
I try, bro, and a couple of times, but I'm there, and I'm like, bro, I'm not going around the room. I was by myself. I'm going around the room of the mental battle. This is like just there, like what I'm doing now. I'm going. I'll try again. Try, like, and then again, I get the highest over there, and I'm like, bro.
That blows your mind, innit?
Yeah,
It's
I was
have
like,
to get-
got pissed, bro. I got like nice rest. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
this is my last attempt.
and that's it.
Bro, I just pulled as strong as I could, bro. Just get above there. I try really to push as much as I could when I was doing it, but maybe as well because I don't even think you can lock it out at this point. Because it's very uncomfortable and you're very tight.
There's
and
just no space,
there's
really.
basically,
There's
so
nothing.
yeah, but need to try one more time to see.
We say you're not giving up on that
No,
one.
of course. Bro.
Nah, like,
not
bro,
because I kind of like messed it up because I was doing these reps and set in this last period and literally fucked my progress.
yeah.
So I'm coming back on my block training.
Okay.
So again, trying to get, my aim is to get 15 FSTOs.
15.
Yeah, so maybe by then we can talk about.
Does your shoulder not ever tell yourself, look, if we carry on like this, it's going to be bad?
Last 2 weeks.
Last 2 weeks. So talk how injuries, because now this is like a whole
Yeah.
segment now. I mean, what's the common injuries that most calisthenic athletes would experience?
Shoulders, elbow, and wrist.
Yeah,
So these three is crucial for us.
of course.
Because we use most of the weight of our load falls on the shoulders, elbows, and wrist.
Yeah.
But again, like for me at the beginning, doing the iron cross, I kind of had like a couple of injuries on my, left elbow. And because you have to understand, like in calisthenics, you don't really train muscles, you train your tendons. So under the muscles that you see is not really muscles, it's tendons that they get stronger and stronger.
And they're all under tension half the time, aren't
Yes.
they? You know what I mean?
So when it comes to a festo, like there's at the real beginning, bro, like I'm very lucky, I'll be honest, bro, because I was training like, I didn't know about the skill that much. And for example, a festo is a skill that is a performance skill.
Definitely.
So you don't do it, you don't train it every day in body weight. You always do it like semi-assisted.
Okay.
Just to get, because it's a conditioning exercise. Like
Her first was a conditioning.
yeah, because you want to condition your tendons and your biceps.
Yeah.
You don't want to do body weight festo every time you do it because you're going to too much load on your arms, shoulders. So it's the same thing with the iron cross, a lot of loads on your, like you see, for example, the gymnastic, yeah? Do you think they train body weight?
They have to.
No.
They don't do no body weight training.
Bro, those people, they just do conditioning.
Wow.
They just,
How though? I mean,
Yeah,
think
they-
about it. Look at what they're doing.
yeah, bro, a lot of conditioning, bro. They
So you're
just,
telling me the people that like the gymnastics on a pommel horse, they're not doing no body weight training.
no, in terms of like, sorry for my, probably I said it wrong. They do body weight, but it's a lot of, they don't, for example, you see when someone goes for the competition,
Yeah.
basically that is an accumulation of training for just that 1 minute.
That 1 minute, of course.
That thing that they do there, they don't do it every other day.
No.
There's no way. They do it that day, and after that, they need to rest.
Yeah, because there's a lot, isn't there? There's a lot of stress.
Yeah, so basically they train in an assisted way with different methods, and they kind of like condition themselves. Like, for example, like you see in the calisthenics, we use resistant bands.
Yeah, a lot.
We do a lot of like core exercise, a lot of straight arm exercise. So there's a very different approach to it, right? So they don't really occasionally train every time body weight. Most of the time it's always supported.
Yeah.
Because you have to, like, again, it's about this calisthenics and gymnastics, a lot of it's just tendons. It's not like muscle. The muscle can, I wouldn't say train every day, but you can train it, max out today, rest one day. And again, right, but tendons, bro, when you cooked, they need like the time that they need to recover
rest,
because if not, you're going to get injured. That is for sure.
You mentioned gymnastics, and I'm glad you did because I like drawing the comparison between calisthenics and gymnastics now. First of all, do you think calisthenics should be in the Olympics?
You know what? The thing is like, Personally, if you ask me, I would say yes.
Okay.
But just because calisthenics comes from the gymnastic, so gymnastic being around for longer,
Yeah.
literally, like we're talking about,
Yes.
you know, so
Decades.
yeah, it's been solid right now.
I think it's probably one of the first first competitions
Yeah,
in the Olympics.
in the
the
Olympics,
early
so
ones,
it's gymnastic, you know, so, and actually it's very underrated in terms of like, bro, like if I would have maybe kids in the future, bro, if I could have the chance, opportunity, bro, let them do gymnastic.
Yeah, you wouldn't let them do calisthenics. Or
No.
you wouldn't mind them, but you'd want them to do gymnastics.
Yeah, like just because, bro, like again, gymnastic, the discipline,
It's crazy.
bro, and not only
They all start from young, don't they?
Yeah, bro, the
Simone
discipline.
Biles started from when she was like 6.
6'4", you
Yeah.
know, it's crazy, bro. Like imagine, bro, you doing that thing for 20 years, bro. Like
You have to be good at it.
yeah. So and again, bro, in terms of like, again, strength wise, is the best sport. There's not any other sport
Nah, none.
that you can mention that can give you strength, because again, any other person that does any kind of sport, boxing, MMA, fighting, bro, I'll be honest, bro, there's MMA champions, bro, they have belt and whatever, bro, they still struggle to do a pull-up, bro.
Wait,
It's a different-
wait.
Yeah, it's a-
Look, do you know what? I was with you, but then you actually said boxing, and I actually thought I took a step
No,
back.
no, well, no, I'm not saying,
Boxing's peak.
yeah, no, I'm not saying in terms of like,
I'm talking about in terms of fitness, right?
yeah, no, but I'm
Or are you
talking
talking about in terms of strength?
strength.
There's no way you don't think like.
Bro, even boxers, bro, they struggle to do like clean pull-ups. They bend, they cross the legs, and they do this, bro.
Yeah, but like, do you think a gymnast could do even 3 rounds of boxing?
Bro, if you put a gymnastic into the ring, of course, no.
You can
But,
start doing backflips, and all that
bro,
kind of shit
but
across-
if you put a gymnastic, bro,
yeah,
and you give him good coach,
yeah,
and he locked him, not even, I wouldn't say even like 6 months,
yeah.
problem. You don't want to get hit from someone that does gymnastic or either calisthenics.
Really?
You don't want to get touched, bro. Those people, different strength.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
yeah. It was in the Cali guys was that strong, yeah.
Bro, it's not a question of that strong, bro.
Boxing, bro. I mean, these
Boxing,
people,
the only thing that
they're
boxing,
lethal. These are like lethal.
yeah, but because they train the whole life in doing one single thing, punch.
Exactly, yeah.
So when it comes to
punch, jab, weave.
so when it comes to that, they have not even strength. It's about explosiveness, and it's about the
footwork,
speed.
they have footwork as well. Can we throw that in there? 'Cause
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, speed, foot,
it's a combination.
of everything.
I've never boxed a day in my life, but like when I watch,
But I love boxing. For me, boxing is definitely one of the hardest sport in the world,
ever.
if not even the hardest.
If not, I mean, you're talking about imagine you're getting rocks, you're getting punched, and you still have to
No,
get up
no,
and
no,
fight
but
again.
really, bro, that's the easy part.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No,
What?
that is the easy part.
Okay.
It's just the preparation.
Crazy.
The way they train, the
they
way
camp, the boxing camps.
It's not joke, bro. Like no, boxing for me, like is if you do boxing and like we're talking about obviously like especially bro back in the days, that those people that were like you know right now, bro. I'll be honest, even these new generation boxers, beside few people that really. They do it for the love of the sport and not for the love of the money.
Yeah.
So it's different, you know. They like, for example, put Bevo.
Who? Bevo. As in like the celeb.
Dimitri Bevo.
Who?
Is he called Dimitri?
Who's
Bevo.
this?
The guy that fought with the barber. You know what's his name, bro? You don't know Bevo?
Who's Bevo?
He's the Russian guy.
Damn, a Russian boxer.
Bro.
I
No,
know
Golovkin is retired, you know. But even for example, like Golovkin, bro.
He was peak. Though. He's
Strong.
When I remember his fight during lockdown.
No,
with,
bro, like you don't know
Dillian
Dimitri
Whyte.
Bevo. They fought with this guy that lost the first match, but they had a rematch and won with Better Beef. No, oh my days. You don't know this guy.
What fighting class is this?
He's like
Middleweight.
yeah. It's like heavy though, like 80. Bro, this guy
Animal.
machine.
As an aggressive puncher.
No, it's just like it's like for example, like you know Russian boxers, yeah, the way they fight, the
Different.
Soviet style.
Even I think it's just a Soviet thing. Even what's his name? Not even Usyk. I was going to think about Klitschko. I know he's not Russian,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
Klitschko, Ukraine.
Ukraine. He's Ukraine. But like those guys from that
Yeah, from
region,
Eastern, they all like top
they're
team, bro. They're
madmen.
tapped.
Okay, cool. Do you feel like there's anyone in calisthenics that can beat you up in a street fight?
Oh, okay. I mean, depends from many factors. Knowing myself, I would say like anything can happen in a fight.
Yeah.
So, it's really, really like whatever can happen, right? But due to my body, like let's say if you want to put it like comparing like, okay, I'm tall, I'm heavy, I've been training. I'm not a boxer, but I've done a little bit of boxing in the past.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, of course.
I mean, you don't want to get caught.
No.
So, the really...
Yeah, no, go on, bro. Sorry, I like that. That was good. So you're not giving it to no one then? You don't think anyone can take you on?
No, I mean, as I said, bro, there is...
I don't think anyone can take you on, personally, bro.
Yeah, bro,
I want to
but-
hear you say a name at this point.
Names, bro, I don't know, bro.
No, don't throw a
because-
name in fact. Don't even throw
No,
a name.
I don't know, bro. No, I wouldn't say no one can take me out, bro, until we take gloves in. So when we get the gloves in, we know what's going on.
We see who's who.
Yeah, but until then, bro, I don't know, bro. Because as I said, like, there's no ego thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, it's about competition in a healthy way. So me, I know myself.
You're not backing
Like,
down.
like, bro, like, and again, when I go back to Italy, I have people that they box, and again, like, if you put me in someone that's been boxing for time, bro,
Yeah.
of course, bro, I wouldn't say I don't even have no chance because again, bro, boxing is really everything can happen. It's about, bro, like, bro, a good punch, bro, and things can change.
Yeah, but
so again, is even when it comes to again having the strength to put someone down. So if you have that knockout power strength,
Yeah.
is different, So being heavy, I never like been in a case like I knocked down someone because it's never been like that kind of like hard fight.
They don't want to fight you though, do they? These people, they don't want to fight.
I don't know, bro. I never
They-
heard
they
someone
don't wanna
saying,
fight.
yeah, bro. I never heard someone
They rather
saying.
just say, allow it, man. Like they want to
No,
talk
but
it out.
again, I never get to like,
Rowdy.
I never like. Again, but me, just because from experience in life,
Yeah.
and just in general, it's not even a bit like experience in life and just knowing as well, like, bro, when you are someone when you have a goal or you're on a mission, you literally don't you don't let these little things,
Distract you.
yeah, because as I said, bro, I've been called so many times to fight.
Really?
Many, many times.
I wish you went for it. Just one
Like,
time, just like you tell me,
Yeah,
tell me
but
the story.
you know what's the thing, yeah? It's not like what happens is this, yeah. I'll be honest on this, bro. Like, I'm not from here. First of all, if I'm going to fight, they're making sure, bro, I'm losing. Because, bro, like even though I'm outside, I'm the favorite. How do you say favorite?
Yeah.
You know, like most of the people, they will be like, bro, like, oh, Osvaldo, like, you know what I'm trying to say. So they wouldn't put someone like on my own level because they'll be like, yo, this guy is tall, he's big.
They don't want to.
Who is gonna come in someone that like is not really a strong boxer? Like I'm not a boxer, bro. I'm a calisthenics athlete.
You're strong.
You know, so I wouldn't have that capacity of a skilled boxer that's been training for 5 years.
Yeah.
So if you wanna talk in skills wise, then bro, there's so much, bro. I don't have the conditioning, I don't have the stamina to be in the ring.
But it's a street fight though. Think about it. Let's just remove all the like.
Oh, okay, in a street
just
fight.
a street fights are like.
Like
you
Kimbo
know.
sliced in.
There you go, bro. One touch,
yeah,
bow.
okay, bro.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
when rough, bro, then
Yeah.
anything can happen, bro.
Anything can happen, yeah.
bro, yeah.
I can respect that answer. Yeah. So imagine now we have calisthenics is in the Olympics now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And you're the captain of the calisthenics team. Who from the UK? And you can only take 3 people.
Okay.
Who from the UK are you taking with you?
Gymnastic wise.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. Okay. Okay. Good
You
one.
only got 3, by the way. So it could be people that you've seen, people that you know personally.
Again, because this is the thing, you got. If we going for, let's say in this scenario, right, it is something like, as you can see, statics, street lifting.
Yeah. Pick any one of those, but they just have to be the guys that you know are going to have the best chance of winning.
Okay, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody like this is a good shout out to my friend
Yeah.
Christian. His name is Christian.
Yeah.
Nevone.
Okay.
He's the guy that actually pushed me to be this
Who you
strong.
are today, yeah.
And he's solid.
Yeah.
He's solid. He's solid guy. He's really strong on the rings and introduced me to the rings.
Okay,
so
so-
I know for a fact if you're going to calisthenics, bro,
He's going to crush it.
yeah, strength-wise, yes.
So we have Christian at number 1, yeah?
Yeah, Christian for sure as heavyweight.
Yeah.
Then I would take static-wise, there's a Argentinian guy, very strong. It's called Juan. Yeah, Forja.
Okay.
Strong,
Is he based in UK?
He's based in UK.
Nice.
Solid guy, very strong. He's tall like me as well.
Tall?
Yeah, he's tall, pretty tall. Yeah,
So we got
solid.
1, we got Christian.
2.
Yeah.
And thinking about, bro, on a competition, so be honest, bro, like if you are doing for competing, bro, and we're doing some mad, things, so...
Guys are like, do you know what I mean? When you know for a
Yeah,
fact
and
they're
I will be
burning.
honest, yeah. So we're keeping it like, this is, for me, I reckon this is the 3 strongest people that I know is Christian, Joan, and Solo from
Okay.
PMP.
Solo from PMP, yeah?
The 3 heavyweight.
I was waiting for you to mention someone from PMP because I was be like, mate, so no one from the PMP lot are gonna go to... I was waiting for you to say someone from PMP.
Yeah, because like, bro, if you're going, bro, as bro, like me, Christian, Juan, and Solo, we are all heavyweight.
Yeah.
And I think in the UK, we are the only heavyweight.
Wow.
But we are strong.
Yeah. Come on, you have to-
Like, bro, like, there's not any more, like, you would say, heavyweight that does statics or does rings or heavyweight that's strong in deep.
Nah.
I don't know, bro. Bro, like...
Nah, bro, listen.
I'm really trying to think, bro, because again, like, I will tell you, bro, that the guy is really true, bro. In UK, bro, there's nothing.
Struggle, there's nothing here, is it?
No, bro.
UK is dead, man. I don't even know why you lot will gas me from the top.
There's in terms of calisthenics, because it's just like, even when, bro, I think calisthenics started more or less in getting bigger when I came here as well, bro. It wasn't that much, bro. Like all the people that were training, the only people that been training so hard and they be pushing this one was the PMP that I discovered, bro, through
Just connections, isn't it?
yeah, but that was funny because I discovered, so my friends went to this PNP studio, and they had a training, and they showed me Theo, that is one of the owners, and he's on the rings.
Yeah.
So at the beginning was my like first or second years doing calisthenics, and he was doing like some muscle ups with 20 kilos, and on the rings. Yeah. And at the time,
Has he had 20 kg attached to him?
yes,
On the rings?
on the rings,
Doing a muscle up?
Yeah, and at the time, bro, I was like.
The fuck is that?
Bro, I was like crazy, and again, I was like so not new, but I was into my journey of like understanding, getting better, and all of that, right?
Yeah.
So I was like I was so like inspired.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, bro, time goes ahead, and then, bro, get into like knowing PNP in person. I'm like, bro, like things like the dots start to making sense and stuff like that, because I always one of me, as I said, you see, if someone's strong, I'll say strong.
Of course.
So like there's many people like, as I said, I can do what everyone else can do,
You can do what everyone else can
but
do.
nobody can do what I do.
Oh.
And it's boring, bro.
It's boring.
Yes, because let's say I have many friends that don't do calisthenics. They're all in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe the strongest guy can bench more than me because he's been training
Benching
for the
for
like
years,
So,
yeah.
but on my own thing, bro, benching my 140, I'm pretty
Bro,
happy.
that's a very solid place
So
to start.
I'm pretty like, bro, I don't even do this 140. I take it for myself,
Big.
But then we're going on the pull up and the struggle, and I'm like, bro, we need to work on something different now.
Yeah.
Like you're good on the weight, but again, you see, like, it's no good when you cannot literally shift yourself in. Like, it's good like to be good at everything, even though you might not be the best. Like, just be good in what you're doing, but you have to be good as well in something else.
You should be able to at least
So
do
like,
things,
I'm not the best at handstand, but I can do
You're
handstand.
not. Bro, your handstand's like crazy.
Yeah, but that is the thing.
Bro, you're 6'2" doing a handstand.
But I never prioritize technique in my life. I'm just starting these last 2 years doing the statics with planche, front, and handstand. Because I prioritize always the FA stuff. I just wanted to get super strong, and that's strength-wise. I never done any handstand seriously, and I wasn't even caring. All I was thinking, bro, like, okay, can you do a FA still?
Yeah,
No,
I can't
cool,
do
don't
it.
talk to me. So
he wasn't talking to me like that, by the way. It's just I was a bit mad.
no, but that is the thing that was at the time, and that was when I was super locked. Then I kind of like changed because I don't want to be like that kind of, and I've some friends, bro, like they really get like, this is bad. When you don't allow yourself to integrate, you don't grow.
No.
You cannot be like always, okay, I'm doing this because I can do this and someone else can do this. I'm not going there.
Yeah.
How do you grow? How do you learn? How do you learn, I'm trying to say. So
it's true.
So I was kind of like that mindset before, and I kind of like, bro, first, like I don't, as again, like going to the parks and doing my muscle ups and doing some competition with someone that, I might not be able to do like 20 muscle up in a row. Bro, that's fine. I don't even train for that. I can do 10 muscle up easy.
It's clean, yeah.
So like, let's say how long will it take me to get to 20 muscle up if I really commit?
That's mad.
But again, how long will it take to commit? Like, bro.
Some time, surely. You're not going to do that in like 2-3 months. 20 muscle ups.
Bro, there's things, you need to know how to train. If trust me, bro. You have to understand, people don't, at a certain degrees of weight, you train for performance. And this is the best way I see things, If you train for performance, I'm going to make sure when I'm going to that level, bro, like I'm going to start to do like, if you say 15 muscle up, bro, you don't struggle.
You don't.
And if you get to a point where 15 muscle up, you don't struggle.
That's a tall order. And I think 50, imagine if 15 muscle ups are not struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be like below 75 kg. There's no way. No. The heavier you are,
the harder it is. Yeah, of course, but
like being 10 muscle ups is impressive.
Yes.
At 90 plus kg.
Yes.
15, like now we're really raising levels.
Yeah, but I can do 10 like from tired.
You're tired?
Yeah, even when I'm tired, at my best, let's say like I can do 10.
And you could do 10 straight.
Yeah, even when I'm tired.
Okay, cool.
So let's say if
but
now
I'm doubling that.
Yeah, but let's say as from tired, I pretty believe, bro, if I get 3 days of rest, I'll do more than 15.
Okay.
Already.
Osvaldo.
Yes.
Hey.
I do more than, bro, if I do 13 when I'm tired. Bro, if I'm doing 13 when I'm tired, bro, like, when I'm literally, my body's fucked, bro, it's finished.
Yeah.
Like, then, of course, bro, like, when I'm fresh, bro, 3 days of rest, bro, like, months I've not touched nothing. First thing first, I go to the bar, I do my muscle up.
Yeah.
The first, bro, 10 is just easy.
Clean. Just
easy.
flying through them. Yeah.
So, like, bro, I can do 15 for sure on good rested day.
20?
If I train for it, yes.
How long do you think you need to train for?
Less than 3 months, bro.
Fuck.
Yes, less than 3 months.
Hey, PainTalks podcast will put in that challenge to you now, yeah.
Bro, but that's the thing. I don't
20 muscle ups,
but I don't
bro.
want to do it because, again, I don't have to prove nothing to no one.
It's not about proving, though.
Yeah, but
you said you could do it.
Yeah, I can do it, but why I need to do something while I'm working on something else?
It's true.
That is the thing that, that people don't understand.
We're still putting a challenge out there. Like,
But again, I would definitely get to 20 muscle up without, that is my goal, bro. As if I'm going to get 15 muscle up, I'm close to 20 muscle up without even training for it.
Cool shit.
Huh? Bro, me, I'm aiming to do 10 FS followed for 10 muscle up on the rings.
So it's basically a muscle up, but
there's a reverse muscle up.
Reverse muscle up.
So, bro, for example,
Bro, it looks mad. Remember when Rion was on here and he was doing like, that's basically what the first time, It's mad. Bro, sorry, bro, you were about to say something,
like,
man.
You see, like, I can, because I'm good at a face and it's a specific exercise, I can, and this is just, bro, I'm not gonna lie, since when I was young, I was kind of like strong in biceps.
Okay.
I was...
And you don't think that's genetics? Look what you just said. You have naturally
strong maybe
biceps.
This is, of course, but I train as well.
Yeah, it's true.
This is the genetics. Like, you go there, you take the weights and you're like, bro, like, this guy is strong. Yeah, it's genetics. Yeah, okay, fair enough. But to get to, like, it's the same thing, bro, like Ronnie Coleman. My man put work.
He puts in a shift still.
He put... Entrada of Angel.
Entrada the Angel.
Yeah,
is that you say? Entrada the Angel. You do that. You've done that.
Yeah.
You got on the bar.
What's that? It's a wide...
it's like being an angel, but like you're more wider on the arms.
Yeah, it's like very wide, and when you hang from a wide stance, and then when you do this, it's like you're forming like wings of angel. But that is so is mobility. It's more mobility than strength because an Hephaestus is harder than Entrada of Angel.
No.
It's crazy. You see, there's certain things in calisthenics, bro. It's just aesthetics.
It's just aesthetics.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And I don't even want to take anything away from the Cali guys, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But like, do you feel like aesthetics is probably what puts you guys like in the limelight?
No, it's nice too. Yeah, the aesthetics, bro, is nice when you see these people doing the muscle up, and they're more nice when you make it look easy. But again, like,
it's true when you make it look easy. By the way, we are casuals, well, myself especially, because I would have said Entrada. Is it
Entrada of Angel is harder.
It's harder than Hephaestus. Oh no, you said Hephaestus is
harder. It's just because you see this thing Martin wide and you.
It looks like you could pop your shoulder.
This is mobility.
At any given time.
Yeah, that is really.
It looks like your chest could fall out. No, it looks like your chest could like your chest is it's pushed out.
Yeah, when I've done that one the first time, bro, like my neck, bro, it got to my neck. I was literally. But again, there's a lot of mobility, so you have to. Before you do that, you want to make sure like you do a lot of mobility. Yeah. Make sure you pretty much loosen before you're doing the thing. And there's a lot of shoulders and elbow.
So just strength training.
Yeah, strength training. Instead of face is basically like, you know when you do bicep curl?
Yeah.
It's just a reverse bicep curl.
Okay, but It's
just a bicycle with your own weight.
Yeah, but I mean, what if you...
I can curl 100 kilos.
No, you can curl 100 kg. Oh, shit.
I can do 90 for 4.
I'm gonna do that today. I know. Well, next time I go to the gym, I'm gonna do that because what the fuck? What do you mean 90 kg for 4?
Yes.
And 100 kg.
Yeah, I can do like 70 kilos, 10 reps.
Damn.
But this is because of the face. Like, I've just been. If I can do 10 reps at 90 kilos on my own weight,
of course,
then it's gonna transfer to the similar exercise. You know.
Obviously. You do a lot with PMP. Are you part of PMP? Would you say is it like?
I know them.
Yeah.
So they really love what I do, and they respect the work that I put into the sport. And
they adore you, bro.
You know, so
you look like the golden goose for the PMP look. Like, would you say like as far as PMP? Well, I'm not doing this to draw the guys out. Shout out PMP, of course. Are you the best in PMP?
Okay, like that is one thing. Like. You see, yeah?
Bro, just say it, bro.
But this is the thing, bro. Like, for me, if I have to say, bro, like, I'm the best, bro. But I let people give their own judge.
Yeah, let people judge,
you know, so when people be like, bro, you're strong, I'm like, bro, you know, because I'm telling you, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, growing up, I've lost so many people. So it's kind of like, there's this quote, bro, that is really deep, right? Mm-hmm. So, and I always felt this way, and I've never been the type of person that ate or been feeling like a certain way towards people. I always been the most out of the friends, most like I would do the most.
Yeah,
you know, I never been the type of like, oh, you do me a favor, or you have to do back to me. Like, you know what I'm trying to say. So it's like there's this quote that is very, very deep where it says, "People don't hate you for like." People don't hate you for like who you are, but they hate you for how people love you.
You're very loved as well. Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes, bro, like I can understand, bro. I'm coming from Italy.
Yeah.
There's people been in London from
their whole life.
Probably following PMP from when they started.
And then you got a crumb of the love that you've gotten.
You know,
living a slice of it.
So sometimes I really try to protect what I say because, bro, there's a lot going on around. So
within the Cali community, would you say there's a feud between anyone? Or is there like a bit of, you know, aggressive competition? Who's really competing with each other in the Cali community? Like, who's fighting?
That is the thing, bro. I cannot say because, again, no one can do what I do, so I'm not competing with no one. I'm basically...
Okay, but then aside you then, from the outside looking in, who would you say, these guys are competing with each other?
Well, lately, bro, I've seen there's something's going on, bro. I don't know, bro. There was this... I don't think they are competing, but people made it look like there was something between Rion and Teddy. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen the thing, but I wouldn't say there's competition between both of them. But, you know, I've seen people putting some fire on it in terms of like, Rion is 18 on Teddy Banks and whatever.
And Teddy Banks just ignoring. Facts. I mean, you saw the video.
Yeah, I see. But again, bro, like if you think you are better, why not?
Yeah, how about that? how about that?
You know, if you
Who
think,
do you think's better?
bro, in terms of like experience and skills,
Yeah.
Rion is better, bro.
Rion.
Yeah, he has more skills than Teddy. Teddy is really, really a lot of an attention seeker. Not in a bad way.
No, but
he
he
does
just-
he do what he do because he know
he's-
what he's doing.
Yeah, but he doesn't work for the like.
Yeah, but he's strong, bro. He has a very strong pull.
Very,
very
yeah.
strong front lever. Solid. Solid. You know, when it comes to calisthenics, and for what I've heard, don't know if he's true. He's not even been for that long in the game.
Okay.
So respect for that if it's true. So
Yeah.
he's been saying he's been doing planche and all these skills maybe in less than 3 years. It's been 2 years.
Wow.
So getting to this level of strength, salute.
But Rion is just for you.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, yeah, Rian could be better if just like, you know, he just care about his skills. And he doesn't look at the overall as different, you know.
He's still young though, isn't he? Like 18.
Yeah, he's very young, it's true.
Very young. There's a
Yeah.
lot of growing to do there, and I feel like to be.
I
At
think
that
he's
level
gonna be one of the best statics in the UK for sure. No
Easily,
doubt.
and he's
he's
so
already
good.
one of the strongest. So if he just keep going, and he's just gonna be maybe the best calisthenics athlete in the UK. And he's
Hold
gonna,
that Rion, man.
he's strong, you know. And again, he kind of like he fucks with what I'm doing because he knows like being heavy, trying to do certain things, you know. But
praises you.
I love the guy. Yeah, I love this.
And he does not. He doesn't praise anyone. Like he's one of those kind of guys that if he's praising you, it's true.
Yeah, so I would say like again, he's gonna be one of the best. Only thing that I would say, the thing that we have anyway, not in a bad way, we have some back and forth in training wise.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
man.
like we have very different.
But it's from a respect.
Yeah. We have a very different way of looking at how you can get strong. Again, he has his own thinking because it worked for him, and I
Yeah.
have my own thinking because it worked
Worked
for
for you.
me.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, one thing I would say when it comes to anything, bro, it doesn't have to make sense as far you believe.
Okay, it's true.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
And this is like, again, a certain degree of thinking where people, you know, bro, if you think, bro, that what you're doing is going to work, guess what?
You will.
That's it.
You have to. You have
So,
to just
because you believe it.
Yeah.
So it's like before the action in itself, if you put the energy in believing that what you're going to do is going to work, it's going to work.
It has to.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, it's very like, you know, it's very like tricky thing. It's tricky. So people will be like, this is, I don't know if it works or whatever, bro.
All that
like,
doubt that they
Yeah,
have.
you know, and that is, you know, so
not
you
good.
have literally believed that what you're doing works and it's eventually going to work. So even when I was doing my own training, forget up to 10 Hephaestus, which I did 9 because I got wrong counting. I thought I did 10.
That's another thing I always said because isn't it crazy that you're basically that's high level of doing two things at once. Imagine you're doing Hephaestus
Yeah.
and you're trying to count how many Hephaestus you're doing. Like, I mean, it sounds like
Yeah.
listen, get someone to do that for you.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I think it comes natural. But again, it comes natural, I think.
I heard that, man. Just obviously touching up on you've come into the UK and you've been really accepted with open arms, especially by the Cali community.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the experience in terms of just the unity and the brotherhood within the Cali community.
Okay, so I came here, bro. When I came here, bro, I was nothing like this, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I was really, really different. Coming obviously from Italy, bro. A lot of things were going on at that time. Just came here, bro, to work and start a new life, honestly. So when I came here, it was funny. I didn't even care, bro. I was here. My cousin kind of like invited me, so I stayed here like 2 months with him. And I always been this type of person because I've been with my missus for a long time. I always wanted to be on my own.
Yeah.
I really wanted to challenge life and all of that, right? So I came here. I started to do kitchen porter straight away, and I wouldn't care about the job because I knew that was not gonna be permanent.
Of course, and you
Yeah,
believe
it's
you know
just
what
like
you're
I'm
doing.
here, bro, and I'm new, bro. I need to get in that. I was in that grinding mindset,
Stepping
bro. I
stones.
didn't care about nothing, bro. I could do any job. I don't care because no, I didn't, bro. Me, bro. You see,
That's like Benin, you know.
bro,
That Benin
I'm telling you,
anywhere
but
they
you know,
put you.
I'm telling you know why? Because it's like when you know who you are,
Yeah.
it's done. You don't need to be having a sick approvals of anything else, bro. Because imagine, bro, I was here doing kitchen porter, and people would come and would look at me, bro. Why? What are you doing here? They would literally expect me being in, I don't know, like I was famous, bro.
Yeah.
And imagine me explaining to them, bro, I just came to the UK.
Yeah.
But it was too long. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. Like I just came to London, so first job, you know, just to get some money. That was my answer, you know. 1 month I went into hospitality, and then
That's tough, by the way. Hospitality is
yeah. But again, bro, when I was 18, I'm telling you,
energy.
bro, was different, bro. I was ready for anything, bro. Oh, bro, I was doing, bro, match, bro, doubles every day.
Hungry.
I was, bro, mad. And again, bro, I wouldn't literally care because, as I said, bro, I came here, was new, everything was so nice, bro. The first time I came here, bro, and I was in Oxford Circus, bro, my eyes, bro.
Couldn't believe what you're seeing.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Paradise.
bro, was not even that.
Well, no, sorry. I'm thinking about from Nige to this country.
Yeah,
go on, bro.
no, not even paradise, bro. But it's just like everything was like, because it was even before the COVID, bro. So London was London.
Popping.
Yeah, London was London. And after 1 year was the COVID. And I think, bro, after that, it's never recovered like before.
It never will.
No, it's like, you know, but when I was here, though, 2018 was the last year of golden era, bro.
That summer as well.
Yeah, it was the last. And after that, bro, it's been like peak, bro, peak. But anyway, then I go like into modeling as well. I've modeled,
modeling?
yeah, I've modeled for ASOS, Gymshark, and other brands.
What the fuck? I do my homework. I did not see any. You done modeling?
Yeah, I was a model.
I thought this is my homework was flawed.
Yeah.
When was you doing this?
So basically, when I was in 2019,
Yeah.
during COVID, got signed with the agency, and I was just modeling for ASOS because there was a time, bro. Like, actually, I didn't say I came here for modeling, but I don't know. A lot of people at the time, bro. As I said, they would look whatever job I was doing, were like, bro, you should do something. You should be a model. You should be. Everyone like, bro, you should be a model. You should. And actually, bro, I became a model.
You tall, light skin, long hair. It's like
I did have waves at the time. I had waves.
you had waves.
Yeah.
No way, you had waves.
Yeah, I had waves.
Fuck
Sure.
no. How
Yeah.
long did it take you to grow your hair?
Yeah, 3 years. And before the waves, before coming out, I had dreadlocks.
Madness.
Yeah.
You're doing it all.
All the style, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and into modeling for a couple of years, you know. Then few things happen. Just don't go in details. Just like back and forth with just the way of the industry is, you know. So I was not anymore pleased in doing what I like to do. So the energy was shifting into like other spaces, and I was no longer into my interest because as a calisthenics athlete and as I was building up myself, I always represented as a Gymshark sportwear, and when I was doing my shooting, I always wear like sportwear. So that was my goal. I want to always be like, okay, being seen into like a fitness athlete.
Yeah.
Then things changed, COVID, whatever. I went back in Italy, kind of like pause, then came back. A bit of work, but anyway, like I was just like calisthenics was taking over already. Like, you know, I was just so locked in with the training. Yeah, they didn't even want me to be bigger. I was getting size, and they were like, yeah.
Oh wow! So like even with modeling, like I'm guessing this is the agency, and then they didn't want you getting bigger.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So did they actually monitor? Like, I never knew this, by the way, but they actually monitor the
They
size.
want to try to monitor you, but kind of like being.
But how? Like, would they weigh you or stuff like that? Would they ask you to like step on a scale?
No, yeah, they get measurement, and for example, like, even when I was once in Italy, that was 2016. Funny fact, bro, the way the modeling thing started, because I was working in Italy, bro, on the beach. So we used to in Italy, where I'm from. There's not that much of work, so it's only summertime when there is a bit of like busy, and we used to work on the beach and take the bedlies.
Okay. Take what?
Bedly.
Okay.
For the people, basically, you know,
Yeah.
like, bro, on the 40 degrees.
40 degrees.
Yeah, it was not really nice. But again, as I said, bro, like we had to grind, man. You know, you know how it is. You have to grind. and it was calm, went back home, and one day I had a text on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And this person was an agent that got the number from the owner of the beach. And was like, I think you're perfect for modeling, whatever.
That's crazy.
From literally working from the beach, got this call. And that was like, that's what this means. It's crazy, Then went to Milan, done some I haven't done any jobs because at the time doing my calisthenics a little bit in Italy, I had these wide shoulders. So when I went there, all the suits, they didn't fit me. And I broke one, actually.
You ripped one?
One.
Did they make you pay for it?
No.
No, of course not. Did they let you keep the stuff, though, after wearing it? Or?
No, because I never get to get any jobs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to any job because at the time, the market in Milan was...
saturated? Was it like a lot of...
Yeah, there was a lot of Asian.
Okay, so that was...
So at the time, there was a lot of Asian.
Yeah. When you say Asian, you talk about like Chinese? Like,
all Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Asian in general.
They love them.
Yeah, and there was a lot of like long hair, blonde, long hair, white.
Oh, women?
Boys, men, female, like there was the Asian and tall white guys with blonde, long hair. Like there wasn't really the black popping up as much.
Mismatch,
Yeah.
like, it was just all for
Then
them.
after I came here, there was there was a lot of black guys doing Burberry.
A lot. Even
Catwalks right now, you see, and the things change,
now.
So anyway, like, but just like I had a nice experience because I was I've seen this guy that was there in a Philippine party that was in the jail.
Yeah.
That was full of tattoos, and they literally go pay the bail, and it was model after that.
Man. Oh, yeah.
Jeremy.
What's it?
Yeah. Jeremy.
Why you gonna say beautiful eyes? And he married. Did he marry to like some rich woman? Some rich older.
But yeah. So there was this guy that managed to get a picture with him. Like, I seen a lot of like fake. I was like, but I never had the chance to do any job just for the fact of like the market was really, there wasn't really much.
There wasn't much going on.
Yeah, much like for light skin and black people at the time. But bro, one thing I would like to talk about is like mindset.
Wow.
I
we
just
are
wanna
not.
talk about
We're not
mindset.
disputing that. So let's get into mindset then. How important is mindset,
Bro,
for fitness?
basically mindset is a key factor, not only in fitness but in life, because you have to, like, people don't literally understand the fact of like the mindset, from my experience, right?
Yeah.
Is like you have to basically build a habit that kind of like transform into your mindset.
Absolutely.
And the mindset becomes literally your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Absolutely.
So-
I like the way you worded
so
it
you have
as
to
well.
build a structure, the base, the foundation. How can you have a mindset if you go to club? How can you have a mindset if you drink tequila every Saturday? And this is not to be onto the people, but
No, but it's the truth.
you know what I'm trying to say?
It's the
Like, it's not
truth.
because at the end of the day, people say, bro, yeah, but life is balanced, whatever. Yeah, okay, it's true, life is balanced, but why don't you balance life with good habits?
Oh, bro.
Why don't you
I'm gonna copy that, by the way, going forward. So he ain't copyrighted. It's on a podcast. Anyway. Going forward, I'm going to be saying that because people talk about balance, but it's
Yeah.
always with bad habits. It's
There you
never
go.
with good
Why you
habits.
want to have balance, and this balance you put something bad? Cannot be something good.
Never, man.
That is the thing and it's just excuses to make them feel good, Yeah, bro, Monday to Friday I'm working, and Friday I need to...
to go to the gym, and there's no time to work out. But it's time to indulge in alcohol. It's
know-
time to indulge in junk food. There's time to indulge in vices, things
But
that aren't
one
good
thing,
for you.
I don't understand them because I was like that as well. But when I was like, I started to go club at the age of 13. Very bad.
Damn. Like fucking hell, 13. Is
Bad.
that what it's like in
Drinking.
Italy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you were drinking at that age.
Drinking, like, this is bad, bro.
This guy's been a man from early.
Bro, it's bad, But again, you know what is the thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Is like better early than late, anyway.
Absolutely.
And again, the thing that pissed me off, about people is like, the way I think is like, we evolve with time, right? So if now you being the type of person that, I don't know, from 14 to 20, 21,
Yeah.
you've been going clubbing, you've done everything, why like you being that person already.
Why still chasing it?
Why don't you try to be some like change and trying to you know how is that lifestyle? There's
You've seen
nothing
it.
you don't know about that.
Nah,
You're not
music's
missing
the
nothing
same,
anymore.
the venue's
You
the
done the
same.
drink, you done the tequila, you done all
You
the
done the
alcohol
bottle
of the
service.
shelf. You know all the bottles over there.
There
You know
you
all
go.
the degrees, all the.
You've done it all. You've done it all.
You
You've thrown it all.
know exactly what it's looking like. Why don't you try something else that is different?
It's
you
true.
know,
It's true.
It's like every time when you grow, every time you grow, your character, you change. And this is as well when you're a kid. You play football, you play basket, you do sport, you do this, and then you pick one.
Yeah. Can't be doing it. And you commit.
You know, so like you've done the drinking, bro. You get to the one thing that I really hope people understand, yeah, bro. Like, brother, if you're 30 plus and you still going to the club,
You're done.
I beg you to fix, bro.
Try.
Just, bro. Like I don't like. Honestly,
Is that for men or is that men?
men and female, bro. If you're 30, bro, and you're going to the club,
Like, why?
what you're gonna find the love in the club at 30 plus?
Joke.
What's wrong with you?
Absolute joke.
Like honestly, like I don't understand how people. You know what? They know.
They know.
But they just.
They don't want it enough. They don't want it.
That's it, bro.
What pisses you the most about the calisthenic world? Like what actually, like, what's something that you just want to completely stop?
The fact of like there's not any, when people trying to compare like, yeah, bro, like the way I train or what I do is better, my knowledge, like, bro, when it comes to training and especially the body, there is no such as, you can have a structure that can definitely help you, right? So let me tell you something, yeah? If someone has never done any kind of fitness, then you need to have a structure.
Yeah.
You need to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
So the 3x10 chest, the 3x10 pull-ups, of course, is gonna help you to a certain degree.
Of course.
But then, like, you know better how to structure or like how to progress your own training.
Yeah.
So there is no like the best way to say like, yeah, I know better than you. So people in the calisthenics, they kind of like think I know better because I've trained more than you, and there's not really bro. Like at the end of the day, we all need, depends from many. If you're beginners, bro, we all go through the same.
Yeah, you have to start from scratch.
Yeah, we all go through the same, bro. Like the program, the starting, bro. If you never do 10 push-up in your life, then, bro, you have to start with the program and gradually build up, But when you're like on a high level, like your body is definitely like, you know better how to progress yourself.
Yeah.
But again, it's different from beginners and someone that is like on a mid-level, because there's certain methods and certain training that they're gonna work for sure to a certain degree, But once you get to yourself that, okay, you want to literally make the next level, then you have to go through that phase of like you and your body, So this is more like on statics, yeah. But if you're trying to do weighted dip and weighted pull, then having a structure is the best way. You cannot do the weighted dip on like, you're gonna.
That doesn't make sense. I heard that, man. Diet. Yeah. Now, so before we get into it, yeah. First of all, I want to just find out, what's your cheat meal, if you have a cheat meal.
So very like lately, it's been funny because you see, like until 3 months ago, I was 95, maybe even slightly more, but I used to eat everything.
Oh.
I wouldn't care.
Oh God.
Bro, everything. I would drink like my cheat was 1 Coke a day. I had to drink 1 Coke a day.
1 can of Coke?
Yeah, just one.
Is it?
I mean, it's not bad. There's people that drink 2, 3, 4.
And full fat, well, not all the sugar. No, not Coke Zero.
No, yeah, if I drink the Coke, that's to be the proper one. Yeah, bro. But it was around, and again, bro, there was.
Osvaldo,
wait, let me tell you worse, bro. About there was time, bro, because obviously, like working as well, like in maintenance, or like construction. There's bro, like it's bad.
What, the eating?
Yeah,
or even just like the culture. There's not culture, but like
let's say not the eating, not the cook, but for example, like how people literally, when he's comes even to like going to eat, have breaks and you have to go and eat. Like in UK, bro, like the fridge, Coca-Cola is a must. It's there. And bro, when you work in these jobs and you have the fridge full of Coca-Colas,
I'm gonna go through it.
1, 2, and you see all of them, bro.
What's the most you've had in one day?
Bro, maybe 4.
God.
Disgusting. I know, disgusting. Yeah. The shit. Bro, that shit, yeah. No. Bro, I start to feel like metal in my mouth. That's bad, bro. Shit, bro.
What was going on that day?
Bro, I was working in these jobs, and I'm like, bro, because I'm
4 cans of Coke.
Yeah, but again, bro, you see the thing, yeah?
That's so much.
Because knowing myself, again, what I've learned, this is listen to this, yeah? In my experience of life, I've learned that to be better, you need isolation for a bit. So when you try, let's say if now you put in a room plus energy and minus energy, guess what? It's most likely that the good energy is gonna be shifted towards the negative, then the negative lifted up towards the good energy.
Okay.
So for example, let's say if scenario, right? You're with your buddy, your homie, and you live together, right? You are the type of person that wake up, do your protein, do your breakfast, get your bag, go to the gym. And the other homie is the kind of person who wakes up, first thing first, spliff, PlayStation.
Wow.
So
2 different people.
you know what I'm trying to say, in a room, in a house.
Yeah.
Every morning you'll be like, yo, bro, come to the gym. Bro, come to the gym. The bro is going to be like, it's already there, spliffing, smoking, whatever.
Yeah.
So, bro, it's like, if you stay unless, bro, you have a really strong mindset and you can bear this shit, because it's about, you get to a point like, you cannot bear anymore. It's like, bro, this is disrespect, bro. Not even to me, but the way you disrespect yourself piss me off. And this is when you care about someone else.
Yeah.
Again,
The way you pisses me off. You, bro. I tell him to go to the gym. He doesn't want to come in the gym.
So that's me. He cares about you, bro.
I care about you so much.
So,
bro.
And when you're here, bro, it's going to happen that if you live on it long enough, you're going to end up on the couch with him.
Yeah.
But he's not going to come with you.
So you think, it's more likely that the negative guy is going to drag him down more
So
than,
for these, you always have negative and negative and positive and positive.
Yeah, you never mix them around.
No. So if you have positive and positive, for example, here you have now a good conversation. You have creativity. You're talking about something that makes sense.
Yeah.
Tell me those people what they talk about.
Yeah, they talk about shit. They talk about absolutely nothing. They talk about who pays on the first day and no.
So you know what, is literally, this is something that I can
social
say.
Conversation. So
this is really true. I can that really from my experience, bro. Like, is really important, bro. Like most of the people, like they don't even realize, because their subconscious is like, okay, whatever. Like
this is normal.
It's normal, you know. So, but they really need to think about, bro. Like your surrounding, you have to get to a certain point of like, I don't even say like you wanna cut out everyone, but just take some time for yourself, bro. Take some time for yourself. Think about really, bro, what's going on, because people, they never like take a time to. Actually, people, they're scared to literally to stand still and be like, okay, bro, what's going on?
No one wants to accept it. Everyone just wants to feel like they're moving.
Yeah, but
they're doing something, but like they don't want to just stay in one place and just look around them and be like,
so
I need to work on this one. It's like we said with isolation. People can't do it.
No.
Do you punish yourself?
Depends, because I would say already training is a punishment for me.
I say the same thing to you. I've started saying that. Remember, I've been saying you that as well, Yannis. So I was saying like for me, if I go to the gym, I can't leave until I've burnt 1,000 calories.
But it's not even about that, bro. Like the fact that I have to go to the gym is like, why do I have to go to the gym? Like, you know, it's just a punishment. Like you could literally, but again.
But so then what makes you keep going then if it's a punishment?
What keeps me going is the feeling afterwards, that punishment. Again, let me make you something, yeah? People get something that they don't understand. Yeah, let me put something very nice, yeah? Sacrifice and what's the word? Sacrifice and enjoyment. People, they just get the word for how they sound and how they are. They hear sacrifice and they're like, wow, sacrifice. It just irritates them. It's just like, Sacrifice.
Giving up something.
Enjoyment sounds more like, oh, okay, this sounds good, right?
Turn up.
And this is when it comes with most of the people, they enjoy. What happened after? They have to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah,
because you spend your 20s and your 30s going to the club, smoking, drugs or whatever. Now you're at 40, 50, consumed, finished. Can't even barely move yourself anymore.
Can't touch your toes.
You're done. You finished.
Done.
But again, if you sacrifice yourself, you don't go to this clubbing, you focus, you train, you take care of yourself, eat healthy, take care of, the priorities of your life. Guess what, bro? Like, when you're gonna get older, you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah. That's just how it works.
So, but this is the thing. People take the words, but they don't take the really meaning behind
They
the
never
words.
do. It just sounds
Yeah,
good,
so...
It sounds something, but they never want to, like, live it.
Yeah, and this is because they don't want to, like, go deep. That's
No,
it.
they don't want it. They just don't want it.
That's it.
Sorry, you have a lot of... By the way, from just this conversation, your ideology, like, in terms of how you've structured your mind, it sounds like really disciplined, really, really, like, true to yourself as well. Do you feel like this is something that influences the people around you? Obviously, you have friends, but like obviously,
Always honest to my friends. If I see my friends vaping, I'm like, bro, I look at them like, they know like I'm onto them.
You're onto them straight away.
Yeah, but again, like I'm not trying to be like the person like telling you what to do.
No, of course not. But it's like
I just wanna be bro. I don't wanna make you feel bad, bro. But unfortunately, bro, it's just like,
what you're doing is terrible. It's not
That's
good.
it, bro. Like me being around certain people, bro. Like again, I'm not here to dictate anyone to say how you live, but bro, like let me tell you again, I'd rather fall sick and I've done everything nice, I've eat healthy, nutrition, everything, and bro, I fall sick, whatever, bro, it has to, this is what I've, do this.
There's nothing you could do about it.
No, but it's meant has to be this way. That's it, At least I know in my own hands.
You've done everything you can.
Yeah, but imagine you vaped, you smoked, and then 40 something happens, doctor says, bro, your lungs is fucked. Because you have, and then what are you gonna do?
Cry about it. Can't do nothing.
Then you
Damage
got all the demons, bro, they're gonna start to come up, bro, and be like, bro, if I what, bro, you're stupid, man.
Crazy.
So you know what I'm trying to say is like,
first of all, bro, thank you so much for putting up to the pod. We always appreciate a big drip guest in yourself. Honestly,
bro, thank you for having me, guys. That was really nice. I liked it. It was
honestly,
cool.
And the last way we always round off our episodes is we always ask our guests what has fitness done for their mental health.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for asking this question. You see, going to men's especially. And this is what I think men, they need to understand, that fitness is not your enemy. I don't know why people don't understand this. Fitness is not your enemy. It's your best friend. I'm telling you, if you want to get that job, I don't know, whatever is, get that job, get that girl, that wife, that position, whatever you're trying to achieve in life, if you fix your body, 99% of your problem is done.
Bow.
99% of your problem is done. All you have to do, the rest, just be committed to the work.
Yeah.
And that's it. The rest is just going to come, because at the end of the day, like, we always think so much to add value in something else, but you don't add value in yourself. Bro, you have to literally work on yourself. And fitness is the most important thing to do.
Yeah.
Just get in shape, bro. And you get in shape and things change.
Get in shape, 99% of your problems are done. Quoted by Osvaldo. Oh my days,
yeah,
bro.
honestly, bro. Like, I'm not gonna. For me, if you ask me, bro, like the way fitness really, bro, like you are sad, you're happy, or I don't know, bro. It's a bad weather, it's a nice weather. You're in a holiday, you're at home. Just train, bro. That's it. You get that done, and the rest of the day is just better.
Osvaldo, thank you, bro. Like honestly, and I mean that from honestly, a relatable place.
Yeah,
thank you so much for just, bro, sharing your knowledge, sharing your experiences, but also like, bro, what I love the most is that the quotes, man. You can really tell that you've honed in on yourself. You've really gone through those
things, bro. Go deep, bro. Like there's times, bro, like because I was always pissed because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it's like, I know that if I do certain things, they don't really affect me. For example, there was a time, bro, I was heavy on smoking.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but the thing never stopped me to be the person who I am, and it never affected the way I'm thinking because I know my foundation. I know my roots. Like, I'm not allowing, just because I smoke, to be different, you know, but it's just the fact of like, I truly know that there's no benefit. That's it.
Yeah.
So even though I could have small, go to the gym, train, run, be like, everything is going, by then I'm just like deep, because at the end of the day, it's not about you doing the action. It's truly thinking about inside.
Absolutely.
If I'm doing something right, and it can be, I can feel all right outside, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's really bothering me inside, there's a problem.
Absolutely. Wow, fucking hell.
So it was bothering me, like, even though it was not affecting my outside, my training, my surrounding, you know, I could literally control my vibration, even though I was kind of like high, you know, because certain things, you know, there's a lot of things going on, paranoia, whatever, you start to, you know, I could really handle that very good, you know, I wouldn't let, you know, certain things go onto me, you know, but they were like, ice cold. I would only know that, like, why I don't really need it, like, bro, like, it's just slowing me down and whatever. So it's more about the inside. And this is as well when you drink. Yeah, you can drink and be, I drink and whatever. Yeah, it doesn't really, you trust me, bro. It affects you. You know that's affecting you. Because the next day, bro, like, you go into the gym and you don't perform. Especially when you drink. Like, when you drink and you go the next day to the gym, you feel bad.
You feel like shit. No, absolutely, man. Osvaldo, bro, thank you so much for pulling up. We got to have you again, man, at some point.
Bro,
definitely.
Definitely.
Your journey is crazy as well, so we're always going to be staying in touch. And
Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate for reaching out. And again, guys, his PainTalks, you know, had a nice conversation. So looking forward to anything that's coming up. Ciao ragazzi, siamo qua da PainTalks, il mio primo podcast, quindi per favore siete connessi, a breve avremo le riprese e spero che questo podcast possa aiutarvi e andate in palestra.
Forza PainTalks podcast, Forza. Hey yo, man, bro, thank you so much, man.